We are living in a moment where intimacy is becoming artificial, where a message from a stranger can feel more real than the people in our own homes, where AI personas, influencers, and curated identities blur the line between connection and control. And most of us don't realize how vulnerable we are until it's too late. My name is David Williamson. I'm a screenwriter and the creator of Pretty Little Lucy. This story didn't come from theory, it came from experience. Pretty Little Lucy is a psychological thriller about a lonely pharmacy technician who receives a message from someone claiming to be a celebrity. What begins as harmless flirtation becomes obsession. What feels like connection becomes psychological warfare. Told across 15 escalating days, the film tracks one man's descent as his online relationship fractures his sense of identity, family, and reality. But this isn't just a story about catfishing. It's about loneliness in the algorithm age. It's about parasocial relationships. It's about how easily we project meaning onto screens, and how dangerous that projection can become. This story matters right now because digital deception is accelerating. AI-generated faces are indistinguishable from real ones. Deepfakes are reshaping trust. Loneliness is rising, while connection becomes increasingly artificial. The longer we wait to tell stories like this, the more they stop being fiction and start becoming documentaries. I come from outside the traditional Hollywood system. I've worked in healthcare. I've lived in small-town America. I understand invisibility. I understand longing. I didn't write this story from a distance. I lived through the emotional mechanics of it, and instead of ignoring it, I turned it into art. The feature-length screenplay is complete. It has received significant festival recognition and critical feedback. Now we're entering the professional packaging phase, casting outreach, structural polish, legal groundwork, and presentation materials that move this from page to screen. This campaign isn't funding the entire movie. It's funding the bridge between screenplay and production. $10,000 allows us to secure casting momentum, formalize development materials, and enter serious attachment conversations. If you've ever waited for a message that never came, if you've ever believed something online that turned out not to be real, if you've ever felt invisible in a connected world, this story is for you. And if it resonates with you, help us build the bridge from page to screen. Let's tell this story now, while it still matters.